Okay. So, say hey, Mom. Say hello.
Hey.
Okay.
What is that?
This is my camera. So, we just came from seeing the All Eyez On Me, and...
Yes. Yes.
And how did you enjoy that?
Oh, that was good.
Right? That was
so
good.
informative.
I wouldn't say it was so much informative, but it did bring a lot of personality. You've watched a lot of the documentaries before, correct? Or no?
Not on Tupac.
Oh, that's what you're missing out on then.
That's on Tupac.
So in that sense, I don't feel like it was anything I haven't seen before or heard about.
I see this is all new to me.
Yeah, no.
I didn't keep up with it.
It's really, the documentaries are really good. And those are like things you go, ooh. Oh, I tried it. I really did try it.
Ooh.
It's okay. We're fine. So, and all this information is basically, can you take your sunglasses off? It is nighttime, woman. Thank you. So, all of this information was basically things I had saw, but I get it definitely did put a personality next to it and things of that sort, because they don't even talk about like Snoop and stuff of that sort in the documentaries, but they do touch on Suge and of course Pac.
I think most of it is about Suge and Pop and Tupac. I would have liked to have seen more of the relationship between him and Faith.
I don't
kind of got lost in that.
I don't think there was nothing more than that. You know, like as much as we want to make it seem, I don't feel like there was more than what we saw.
No, because I just kind of got lost in that. I didn't even realize that even happened. If it even happened.
That's what I'm saying. Like as quickly as that song came out and those words were said, I feel like that's as far as it really went. In my opinion, in my personal opinion.
I'm still lost in what happened between him and Biggie.
Okay, I got this. This is one thing I can say. This is one thing it did bring clarity on, as far as where his perspective may have been, as far as that situation, because this happens to you and you get shot 5 times, and it's crazy as it could be. Then you go to jail, and someone else. It's a whole line of miscommunication. A whole line of miscommunication. Whole line. Because when they did the flashback of him thinking about it, of the song and things of that sort, that's when it tuned on me. That's where it probably rooted from, his anger from him in general.
But why wouldn't he just let him speak to him when he came to the hospital? He could have explained himself.
It was protection. The guy, man, just got shot 5 times.
But that was supposed to be my homie.
Yeah.
And when I wake up, that would be the first one I would be wanted to see is my homie.
Yes, that's very true. You have a very good point. You have a very, very good point of that. But as far as how fishy it was, and you being new into this limelight of people, I can see why it seems pretty shaky on how I come to a place and then all this stuff happens to me right downstairs when I'm supposed to meet you. But I will say, because while the movie was going on, I was doing a lot of fact checking. And
was he there to meet him, or was it somebody else he was supposed to meet?
No, he was there supposed to meet Biggie, but the communication between that Haitian guy, his name is like Haitian Jack or something like that, the one that was helping him out in the beginning, he said, and Big said, oh, like, watch out for him.
Yeah.
They were in the same circle, so he knew of Tupac's whereabouts and what was going on in the mix.
But now, if I'm watching a movie, what I'm seeing is something totally different. The same guy you talked about is saying I'm going to go get him. We're going to fix him. Yeah. And the guy is saying, no, leave it alone. And when the guy left, he said, I don't care what he says, I'm still going to go get him. So I'm assuming that those were the guys
Yes, exactly.
who set him up.
But and that's what the Haitian guy said. He was like in an interview after the fact, because people do blame him for the reason as to why Tupac got shot that many times or whatever the case is in that scenario. And he was like, it's easy to blame someone that was always around him as far as the situation. So of course there's a stop sign. You know that there's a stop sign. Jesus. So, like I was saying, I don't care. Anyways, so like I was saying, upon that, there's definitely a line of miscommunication as far as what went on.
Some stuff missing in there.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And I don't think anybody's ever good. Because now the two main characters that really know the real deal are dead.
Yeah, I mean.
And right after that, Biggie gets killed, so.
They did just say they solved it though, stating that the person was out to get Suge and not Tupac, because Tupac, as you can see, wasn't even supposed to be riding with him. He was supposed to be riding with whoever he was supposed to be riding with, you know?
Oh.
So that's another thing about that. So they did state that's kind of how that happened as well. But also I would have to say he did a very good job of playing him.
Oh my God.
But I will say in the beginning I did not like it, because I don't feel like it was just something I was used to, because it didn't actually look like him, but throughout the movie he definitely possessed a good aura of him.
Well, we never saw him as a young boy, so we don't know how he looked like.
Yeah, no, not young. I'm just saying in general.
I liked him better without the hair than with the hair.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that.
I think once they took the hair off of him, then you can see the features.
Yeah, you're right about that.
But with the hair, he looked like the little young guy. He looked more like the young guy that played on Juice. Other little young guy that played on Juice.
Yeah. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The one with the big eyes. The one that played Love and Basketball.
Exactly. That's who he looked like with the hair on. Then once they cut the hair off, then he started looking like Pop. The music was off the chain.
Oh my God. But how could you not expect that? Like, it was so good.
Know.
Like, it was so, how do you not expect that? I was in there knowing every single word. Like,
I had two young girls. Their mother brought them. And they were sitting there, and she was singing, and her sister kept saying, "Shh, shh." I was like, "No, let her sing."
Please, yes. I dare someone that I was sitting next to would tell me something, because what are you talking? This is what I'm here for. Like, what?
It's
like,
about the music. She kept saying, "Shh, shh, come on, no sing." And I said,
dare the people next to me to shush me.
I said to her, "No, boo, let her sing."
Yeah.
I actually was enjoying hearing her. Yeah. Because afterwards, I knew my damn self.
Yeah, no, it was so good. That was definitely a good
I don't know where they get... Tupac's role was good.
Snoop, that was hilarious. That was so funny. That was good.
They couldn't find somebody else better to play Snoop than that.
I don't think it was necessary. He possessed a good aura. For young Snoop, if it was an older Snoop, I would have been like, yeah, they needed someone else different. But he played his little catty cool, like with the braids and stuff like that. I didn't mind it. And then the voiceover was good, because he did not sound like that. The voiceover was real good. The voiceovers were really good for that.
I think they all did a terrific job in the portrayal of all these people. Even Jada.
Yeah, even though she did go on Instagram and go off on them as far as their relationship and how they depicted it, because she is alive and she is able to give her own say, and she was just like, the way they made it seem was kind of, in my opinion, I don't feel like they made it seem too much of a relationship and that they were in love.
I didn't see that.
She stated that, but she did state that she didn't know about that letter, so he didn't read it to her ever. And she wasn't aware of it. So just like little things of that sort, that was unreal. She was like, that didn't happen.
I didn't get that from that.
Yeah, but
that they had a relationship. I got the fact that they were best friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Love and Hip Hop before they even started to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
But they were friends, and he said it. He was on Wendy, and Wendy said, since doing the movie, can I ask you just this one thing? Did they have it? And he said, no. Yeah. They didn't have a relationship. Yeah. He found out after the movie that they never had a relationship. They were more like buddies, like pals.
Yeah, they went to school together.
So he did explain it. I think people wanted to make more of the relationship than it was, but I thought it was very very well made.
Yeah, me either.
Very well made.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not. I could definitely say from
there is a stop sign, people.
Exactly, from a cinematic view, it was good. Like it gave
it
gave a good light. It shed good personality, good vibes, and it wasn't all bad and it wasn't all ridiculous. Like you got to see what happened to him while he felt what he was going through in jail, which I thought was interesting.
I think it was interesting.
So,
and I definitely liked the fact that we got to see the mother and son bond, because you never got that. Like even when he was alive, you never got that with him and his mother. You heard stuff.
That's true.
But you didn't get that part of that. And I'm sure his mother had a lot to do with that storyline.
Okay, so I would just like to say, me and my mom weren't even able to sit next to each other because the movie was so packed. And when we got there, that's when I told her, and she was like, nah. She was like, oh, I would have said no. Why do I want to sit by myself, etc., etc. Like, she was not having it, and she was really tight. But as you guys can see, it was worth it because she didn't even complain once that she was sitting by herself. But look, yeah, go see All Eyez on Me. Go check out those documentaries.